So, a while back, one of my good friends watched The Outsiders, the 1983 movie that's a Tulsa staple. Filmed in Tulsa, set in Tulsa. It also features a large number of actors in early roles before they became more famous. And he told me he didn't like the movie. That was his opinion. He didn't like it. Something about the directing, whatever. Now, I do like the movie. Let me put that out there right now. I do like the movie. But you have to admit, and just because you like a movie doesn't necessarily mean it's perfect, that one of the dumbest plot points in the whole film, if you think about it, is the church fire scene, where the guys return to the church. Remember, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, but it is 41 years old now. These guys, Johnny and Ponyboy, they've been hiding out in this old church on the Lam. It's in a town called Wendricksville officially, but it's basically represents Skiatook. And their friend Alice comes to visit them, takes them to lunch where they talk about what they're going to do, whether or not they're going to turn themselves in, and they're going back to the church. Now, apparently, during that brief window of time where they went into town, got something to eat, and then drove back, a group of school kids on a field trip went inside that church to look around, because, that's a great idea for a field trip. I doubt even 1960s teachers would have been smarter than to do this, take kids to an abandoned building. But yeah, this group of teachers is taking these kids to an abandoned building. They show up in that little window of time where Ponyboy and Johnny weren't around after holding up there for about a week. And during that little bit of window, the church catches fire. So that's where this picks up.
What's going on? Wonder how that started.
It's a good question. Yeah, I don't think we ever got an answer to that question either.
Get over here. Get back.
Jerry, some of the children are missing.
No, they're not, Grace.
No, are you listening? I'm sure I'll be
Children?
in under half an hour.
Gracie, get hold of yourself.
Now, how big can this church be that they couldn't keep track of all the kids inside? And how did this fire start that ends up with them having to leave so fast?
Now, why would they be unable to get inside? Was it like that when they left? Okay, he throws a rock through those boards. That's fine unless there's a person on the other side. That's why firefighters use an axe. Hawk. Hawk in the church? Or an owl? Or what? Yeah, keeping it real, Johnny. Now there's a couple of kids at least. Now we got the reluctant Dallas. That's good acting by those child actors. Reluctant Dallas doing more than the teacher to save the kids. Two? That's at least two, I think. Well, they left a lot of kids behind. Just 3, 4, 5, 6. It's quite a few of them, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, Johnny gets injured. Pretty good acting by those child extras. Still, the reluctant Dallas doing more than any of the teachers. Uh-oh. Now that didn't take... It's night already?
Honey, Dallas. It's terrible.
Yeah, you and those other teachers who decided to take the trip are still getting fired, pal.
Bravest kids I've seen in a long time. What are you guys, professional heroes or something?
Now, did that line inspire the Spider-Man scenes
No, I can't.
in the Spider-Man trilogy where he goes into
Pretty fast.
house fires?
You know, you shouldn't be smoking, son.
Now, does this scene imply that the fire was started by an
That's why.
errant misplaced
Bad habit to get into.
cigarette by Pony Boy?
You're smoking.
Boy, you wouldn't like that. You know what Johnny's fate is if you've seen the movie, unfortunately.
Well, there you have it. Certainly a dramatic and intense scene in the movie, but try not to think about it too much. Just roll with it, I guess. Get it? They're rolling them along. Roll with it. Oh, by the way, I know this movie is famous for all the actors who went on to do more famous movies and become bigger stars. Certainly the three ones we've seen in this scene, C. Thomas Howell, Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchio. Also, they're not in these scenes, but Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise, and Rob Lowe are in this movie, among many others. But let me talk just a moment about the guy who plays the hapless teacher, because he looks awful familiar to me, if you're wondering who he is. His name is Gaylord Sartain. I may not be pronouncing that right, but Gaylord Sartain. He's actually from Tulsa, and he was well known for supporting roles in the Ernest movies in the 80s and early 90s. And he is maybe best known for playing Kathy Bates' husband, the Kathy Bates character's husband in the film Fried Green Tomatoes. So, and whether you like the movie or not, you should see The Outsiders at least once if you're from Oklahoma. Thank you.